Okay, let's gain some health. Let's create unbreakable health habits, and let's get a true understanding of what knowledge in the health sphere actually is useful and will take us where we want to go. So consider this. What is actually holding you back? What are you waiting for? And what are you waiting for when it comes to getting full bore into accumulating health? What are you waiting for? As you know, there's never going to be an easier time to accumulate health. There's never going to be a time in your life where your body could change at a quicker rate than right where you are right now. Because otherwise, tomorrow we're getting older. Every day we're getting somewhat older. However, our sensation of age could definitely feel more youthful, and we could feel like, wow, I'm getting younger as opposed to getting older if we're accumulating health with each passing year. So one of the things I find that many people get into trouble with is they make health accumulation, gathering health, fat loss, dietary change, exercise routine, they make it complex. And you know what? Complexity is a tyrant when it comes to execution. So one of the best ways to stop yourself from following through on a plan, continuing with a plan, is to make it really complex. Complexity literally is the enemy of execution. So instead of creating this crazy exercise program, or having to have a coach for exercise, 15 different exercises you're going to do, all this stuff, this amazing, beautiful breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 15 different food groups, or 5 different food groups with each meal. Consider boiling it down, making things extremely simple. Even if you say, but I'm a foodie, I need all these different foods and tastes. Well, if you want to accumulate health, we might have to put that foodie nature to the side for a little bit and literally just get bare bones, make it extremely simple, so the likelihood of you following through is extremely high, and making sure that it's not going to take all day, all night, all weekend to prepare meals, so that you can be a health accumulator on the food front. So complexity is often the enemy of our execution of the idea or desire we have. And of course, this goes for all of life matters, but right now we're talking about food. We're talking about accumulating health in our body, getting rid of dysfunction in our body. And so think about simplifying things as opposed to making it more complicated, making bigger plans, more pages. I've had patients, they create these huge Excel sheets on what they're going to do, and the calories they're going to eat, the macros they're going to get to, they're changing it on Monday, different macros, Tuesday, different macros, just all this complex yuckiness to me, when it can be extremely simple if we do a little bit of planning and we set up, just a few food groups that are wholesome. We stick to those until we got a good 30, 60, 90 days under our belt, where we've actually started creating literal habits now. And then consider making things maybe a little more complex, or if you're a foodie, more say enjoyable or fun. But initially, I wouldn't be worrying about food being this super fun thing, or physical activity being this super fun thing. We just got to get it going. And every day we wait, it's harder and harder and harder to get going. And every day we wait, it's harder and harder to change our food habits, because they're getting ingrained more and more and more in us. So complexity often is the enemy of execution. Look at what you're doing, look what you're trying to put together, and think, am I making this more complex than it really needs to be? And given 6,000 plus patients and a whole lot of other people that have asked me about stuff in the health arena, complexity is often one of the things that is really holding people back from making that full on go. So I mentioned before, we are going to be doing a health accumulation 92-day habit transformation for life thing in the near future here. If you're interested, then and want to be a part of it, especially this inaugural group, we're going to keep it really tight, probably about 10 to 12 people initially, just to make sure everybody's getting the results they want. Send us an email, info@drwholeness.com, or you can put your name in at the bottom of this, or comment that you want in, and we'll get some information to you. when it's all available. But let's accumulate some health. Let's bring down that complexity and bring up the results, all right, and the execution of actual health accumulation. All right, I'll see you guys next time.